going on? Rob Cesternino back here for a first ever Survivor Patron Trivia live with Jordan Kalish. We are playing full Kalish Survivor Trivia. Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing well. They say you never want to go full Kalish, but I think tonight is the perfect excuse to break all the rules, baby. We're smashing the hourglass. We're going to go back in time and play this week in Survivor History Trivia. I love the Seeds Baby shirt, by the way. Way to rep.
Yes,
way to rep the brand.
This is...
Yes.
Okay. This is when we're gonna have a Jordan Kalish party. Everybody break out the Seeds Baby merch.
Seeds Baby.
All right. Yes. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I feel like that I'm very impressed with the turnout. About 300 patrons here live. It should be more. There's not enough hype about this because we are going to be playing interactive live patron trivia here on Kahoot. I've been looking forward to this all day. We are going to be playing. Okay, so let me just tell you what we're about to do. Okay, you thought like, oh, I'm just going to sit back. No, you're in it. Okay, we're going to put a web address on the screen, and everybody here that you go to that web address, you're going to get a code. You're playing along. We got a live leaderboard here. The questions are coming up. You punch in your answer as fast as possible. We'll be updating the leaderboard in real time here on Patron Trivia. Okay,
Jordan, you know what the best part of this is?
What is it? No Kalish math.
No Kalish math. It's automated. I got robots, baby. We're doing robot math here.
But there still could be poorly worded questions.
Probably will be. Yeah. I can almost guarantee there will be.
Okay, so shout out to all the patrons. If you've got a patron friend that's not here, send them a message. Text your DM. Send a DM. I'm like Jeff Probst at the finale. Call your friends. It's the Survivor finale.
Yes, slide into the DMs. Do some sliding. Do some texting. Get them in there. Let's go.
Yeah. All right, Jordan. How's your day going?
My day's been great. I just got home a little while ago from coaching cross country. I've not too many people know this, but I'm a cross country coach, and we actually had a couple of my runners qualify for the New York State tournament last weekend. And so I'm going to be going up to Binghamton next week to hopefully see my runners.
Bingo.
A state title would be nice. We'll see if it happens. So yeah. Everything's going well.
Did you know that they call Binghamton Bingo?
The bingo. I didn't know that.
Bingo bango.
Yeah.
I had no
idea. That's that because the Mets have a AA team there.
Maybe I'll try to catch a game while I'm up there. I don't know if they play in November.
I don't think they play winter ball in Binghamton.
It wouldn't be a great place for winter ball.
Yes. Okay. Jordan, should we give the demo here?
Let's do it.
All right. So here we go. Demo. We have that. Am I playing against Sam Moore on the demo?
You are. Why is only Sam in there now? I thought you were.
Oh, maybe because my phone is locked. I turned let's see. Oh, could not. Okay, I'm in. I'm back, baby.
Okay, Rob is here. So this is the demo. So by the way, when we start the actual game, right next to where it says game pin, a pin will appear on the screen, and anyone who wants to play will be able to use that pin to get into the game. This game is just the example that Rob and Sam are going to be playing mano y mano. 2 questions of some interesting Survivor trivia. If you see these questions and you're like, those are really dumb trivia questions, don't worry about these 2 questions. They are not really Survivor trivia. They are just for the demo. But yeah, this is what the screen is going to look like.
I can't even imagine what Jordan Kalish came up with for the question that doesn't count.
I don't even remember what they are, but I'm going to start them up. I kind of remember they were pretty silly. So do you want me to start this? Is Sam ready? Is Sam ready in there?
Yeah, I believe he is. He's giving us a thumbs up backstage. Okay, right. So you're gonna see how to play. Okay, and then this is so this is what the screen is gonna look like. Okay, I'm logged in on my phone. Okay, you're gonna get a pin number when we play the real game. Everybody's gonna get a pin number. You're gonna go to the website Kahoot.it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're streaming here live on the YouTube, live on the Facebook. Okay. So, all right, you ready? And then, and then there is going to be time. So whoever answers quicker will get more points. But
yes,
this is going to be a nonsense question.
These are going to both be,
but there will be a correct answer.
There will be a correct answer, so you will see how it
Yeah.
looks. I'm going to start the game.
Here, let me just answer some questions. Devin
sure.
says, "Do I need a Kahoot account?" No,
No account.
no.
If
You
you
just,
have the Kahoot app and you would like to use that, you can. But if you
Can
want
you
to
use
just
the
use Kahoot.it on your phone, that's fine.
Can you use the app. You have to do the website. Yeah, I think you could just do. You can do it on your. I think it's faster probably to do it on your phone because you punch it in. But I think you can use the website Kahoot.it.
Yes, you
Okay.
can. And I did change the settings, so you will be able to see the questions and answers on the screen if you're using your desktop, or if you're just if you can't listen to the audio for some reason, you will be able to see the questions and answers on your screen.
Okay.
I just found out today from one of the patrons that you could do that.
All right, Jordan, go ahead.
All right, let's start it up. Let's see what I came up with for these sample questions. You thought my real questions were crazy. Patron trivia test. 3, 2, 1. Rob and Sam. Question number 1. Which of these was not a secret phrase on Survivor 41? I'm as confused as a goat on AstroTurf. I truly believe that butterflies. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, the right answer. My calculator history is more embarrassing than my browser history. Not a Survivor 41 phrase. This shows you the how many people got each question right. Rob and Sam, very smart, both got the question right. And then what it'll do, it'll take you to a leaderboard. Let's see. They were both right, but Rob answered a little bit faster. Rob knew the phrase is quicker than Sam, so Rob is in the lead, and this will be a running leaderboard for the whole game. And by the way, Rob, what does the winner of this game get?
Yeah, what are we doing? Do some let's look, it's that time of year that people are going to be heading over to the Rob has a website.com store. We're gonna make a code for the patrons for Black Friday. We'll get that out to people. So just to hype up everything that's going on in the store, go to robhasawebsite.com/merch. The winner will get an item of their choice. How about 2 items of their choice?
2 items. Whoa.
2 items.
I didn't even know that. I was thinking about the other thing that they get, which is the opportunity to go against you in a second Kahoot.
That's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I thought the grand prize.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Okay. How about that? The winner of Kahoot, number 1, will get. We'll send you anything from the robhasawebsite.com store, and then you can come on, and then you can play me, and if you beat me, you'll get the second thing.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay. And it's not even double or nothing.
Now, if the person in second place really wants like a prize, can they smash like an hourglass or an alarm clock and go back in time and hopefully win?
Yeah, potentially. Okay.
All right. So let's go to question number 2. One more example question of how this is going to work for Rob and Sam.
Question number 2. I'm looking at my phone. I'm not looking at
how this one works. Who is this survivor? It'll show a picture. Is it Sari, Rob's sister, Nina Austin, Robert, Amy O'Hara? It was Sari. They were both right. These 2 guys are Survivor trivia experts. And this is the podium. This is what it's going to look like at the end of the game, because we're done with our test here. There's no third place. Second place was Sam. Congratulations, Sam. And the winner and the grand winner of 2 prizes from the RHAP store is Rob. Congratulations, Rob.
Okay.
Very close game.
There we go. All right.
So that's how it works.
So are we ready to bring in the audience? Okay.
I think we are. I'm gonna log
Worth
out
Playing for says turn on the music, Jordan.
Turn on the music.
Yeah.
I mean, should we turn on the music?
Well, let's see. What is it annoying?
I mean, well, I think it's a little annoying, but I'm fine with it. If people want to hear the music, I'm okay with it.
Yes.
Should I stop sharing my my screen for a second? I don't want people to see the questions.
You don't stop sharing your screen. I'll just take you off. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Boom. All right. So, are we ready for the real game, Jordan?
We are. I'm just going to get
How many questions in the real game?
We have 22.
Cupcake Leah says the music is annoying. Michael O'Rear says that play the music. Emily says the music made it hard to hear Rob and Jordan. Yeah. Okay.
I think it might be a little bit hard to hear us with the music. I've done it both ways before. And I've heard that on
Alex Donovan says the Kahoot music slaps.
It does slap. I don't know. You know what does slap? And I know I say this every time I'm on StreamYard. The StreamYard intro music slaps. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I'm trying to get okay, here we go. This is going to be RHAP patron trivia. I'm just getting this ready to go. So once we share the screen again, the code will be
to be clear, there is one game here tonight, and it's 20 questions.
22
questions. 22 questions. 300 people. All right. Here we go.
Yes, I am just scrolling down. I want to make sure that the people can see show questions and answers on the player's devices.
We'll stop down for a minute and give everybody time to jump on.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so I am ready. It is actually generating the pin right now, and I'm going to turn the music. I'll leave it on for
this
now.
Part. Okay.
For this part, and I think I'll turn it off during the game.
Okay. Let's see. All right.
We are now sharing the screen. So if you go to Kahoot.it.
So you might not be sharing your audio on the stream. So it's
well,
fine.
Then I'm definitely turning the music off because I don't feel like hearing.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Sam's here.
So here we go. All right. So everybody head on over to Kahoot.it. Yeah.
Oh my God. Look at all these people. 38, 39, 40. We are officially like
808-2392.
Like 4 times the Survivor cast right now. Look at all these people. Now, if somebody wins, do they contact Sam that they were the winner?
Sure. We'll figure it out. Okay.
See a lot.
All right. So wow, all these people signing up. We got and 200. Do I hear 300? Okay. So 808-2392. The people are pouring in, checking your nickname.
And by the way, these questions are not from this week in Survivor history necessarily. There might be some, but they are all from odd numbered seasons. So they are from seasons around this time of year. From the
boy, this is taking a long time to check my nickname. All right, see your nickname on the screen. I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of nicknames on the screen. Yeah. I could scroll down. There's a bunch of them. I don't think
I'm really happy with this turnout. This is gonna be fun.
I did not think that there were going to be this many people, but look at this. 336. I see Sheldon's in. I know Sheldon. Okay. 338. John's here.
John is here.
The Noble one, Chris Noble's here.
Wow. You think John could win it all tonight?
John could. Anybody could win it all.
Okay.
If anyone could win, why not John? Zach Wilson is here. He might miss a few questions.
Yes. Okay. I didn't think Zach Wilson was a patron.
Apparently.
Okay. All right. Let's give it another minute or two. It'd be nice if we get to 350.
I think we're going to. We're at 348.
Yeah. Somebody tell your spouse to play.
Wiggity Wade is in. 350. 350. We did it, baby. Oh, now we lost him. Now we lost him.
Somebody wake up Akiva. Tell him to play.
Yes, Akiva, I know at some point during COVID was running Kahoot Sports Trivia.
Yes.
I think that was the first time I ever heard of Kahoot was when he was doing that.
Yeah.
It's really I know plenty of teachers who use this all the time in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not in school, baby. We're taking you to school.
Are we? Survivor school?
Survivor school.
Yeah.
I think I could see Jeff wanting to open like a Survivor school.
Yeah. Let me ask the chat. Did people like it when Jordan came back for This Week in Survivor after the exit interview this week?
If they say no, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I can't poll the audience, but I can say a yes or no. Did people like that?
Cosby uses Kahoot with the grad students.
Okay, I see some yeses. Some people used to complain that they didn't like it, and I would say, well, just don't listen to it. We said, well, we have to because it's in the podcast. So could you please just not do it because I don't like it?
Lisa Linares is in. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's actually Lisa Linares?
I don't know.
It's probably not.
I doubt it. Yeah.
When's the last? I feel like she was on the podcast once.
She came on, during a holiday special.
I remember that. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 3:54. I feel like should we start within like the next 30 seconds to a minute?
Yeah,
I think if you're not in at this
give
point,
it 1 minute, okay?
Yeah,
because it's fluctuating. I don't know. Like some people like losing their internet connection.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would reach
Although
out to everybody individually, but
I
that
put
may
out the
take a while.
podcast with Jordan on it the other day, and then people are like, wow, Sydney really had a lot to say.
Yeah.
Like, well, she did. That wasn't a lie.
Yeah, people were like, "Yeah,
She
that
definitely
was
did.
such a unhinged exit interview podcast," and I was like, "You should have heard the beginning of it."
Whatever. F Kahoot. I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I'm tired. Tired. F this. This. Whatever. I'm awesome. The best. I know everything.
Yeah, I don't.
I know. The only things I don't know are the stupid things. Okay. I just want to go to bed. I'm tired.
And by the way, for there are different types of questions you could do on Kahoot. For this game, for the 22 question main game, this is all going to be multiple choice. And the questions and answer text will be on your screen. I know I said to a couple people who were playing that it wouldn't be. I found out new info that you could actually change that setting. So you will be able to see the questions
on the phone.
On the phone.
Okay. All right. What do you think, Jordan? By the way, that
359?
I put my phone down and the screen locked and I got kicked out. So just make sure, pick up your phone now. Okay. Make sure you're in.
Make sure you're holding your answering devices.
Yes. Make sure your phone it didn't go to lock.
361.
Okay. All right.
Are we starting this thing?
Okay.
Yeah, baby. Let's do it.
All right. If they're giving us a countdown.
Okay.
10.
We are starting. Well, I think it gives you a countdown when I press start.
Okay.
So
all right. But give people a countdown to make sure they pick
10,
up the phone. Okay.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get to 369 and then we can start it. There we go. Start at 369, baby. RHAP patron trivia. We're doing it. 3, 2, 1.
Is this first question?
Number 1. Yes.
Quiz.
The first ever vote in Survivor history was 4-3-1. Which Borneo player was almost voted out first with 3 votes against? Was it Richard Hatch, Rudy Bosch, Stacy Stillman, Sue Hawk? The first ever vote in Survivor history was 4-3-1. Which Borneo player was almost voted out first with 3 votes against? Rich, Rudy, Stacy, Sue. Get your answers in. You have 13 seconds left. Each question you'll have 30 seconds to answer, and they are all multiple choice. We have 359. Almost all 369 have answered. There we go. All 369 have. Okay, I guess we have more. The correct answer, 175 of you knew that the answer was Rudy Bosch. Again, the scores are going to be based on who answered the quickest. So let's go to the leaderboard.
Okay.
And it looks like in first place we have
Daquan
by 2 points. Oh, and we have Taylor Cotter.
Yeah, Taylor Cotter in the top 5, baby.
Yeah, we have Ian H. I know Ian. We have John and DC and LQ.
Okay.
That's our top 5.
All right, so let's let everybody catch their breath. That was a tough question to kick things off.
Yeah, and that was a potentially controversial vote in Survivor history. I know that led to some potential things that going on after the season where Stacy Stillman felt like she was, I think, being swayed to vote one way, and then ultimately when she got voted out, that was the really controversial one. But yeah,
so just a couple of things here. So that we would say we recommend make sure you're looking at the question on your device. Don't wait for Jordan to finish reading the question on the stream because your device is going to be there's going to probably be a little bit of a delay between what you're hearing on the stream versus what you're seeing on your device.
Yes, and again, the scoring's all about the quickness. You need to get it right. You don't get any points. Yeah. You could answer in like a split second and get it wrong, and you won't.
By the way, I did get that question right, but I am only in 152nd place.
Ooh, I mean that is in the
so
top.
151 people got that question right faster than me.
Got to speed it up, Rob.
Got to speed it up. Yes. Okay.
Sam Moore is in 64th. He wants us to know that he is beating you.
Well, I kind of feel like that. Like if you get a question wrong, I kind of feel like you're done.
We'll see. I mean, I've done these trivia games before where some people have gotten every single question right. I've done some of these quizzes before where, the winner will be like at 16 or 17 or 18 out of 20. So you never know. You never know. There's 22 questions. Anything could happen. That's what they say.
Is everybody feeling good? All right. Let's go to question number 2 of 22.
Okay. Next question. And you're going to start to see a theme of these questions. In Survivor's first ever tribe swap, who did not end up on the New Boron tribe with RHAP's own T-Bird Cooper? Clarence Black, Ethan Zahn, Lex Vandenberg, Silas Gaither. In Survivor's first ever tribe swap, who did not end up on the New Boron tribe with RHAP's own T-Bird? Was it Clarence, Ethan, Lex, or Silas? 10 seconds to get your answers in. 5 seconds to go. If you don't know it, just
I like
guess.
the shapes. It's very Squid Game.
Yes, it is. I never thought of that. 127. Another tough question. Knew that the answer was Lex, who went to Samburu. So that is the correct answer there. It looks like more than half of the players got the question wrong, but plurality vote. We know Shannon Goss loves the plurality vote. The plurality got it right. Let's go to the leaderboard. Oh, we have a bunch of people jumping up the boards. Jordan M.
Okay.
Jordan M. Another Jordan.
What's the arrow mean?
It means that they jumped up in the in the rankings.
Well, I think a lot of people jumped up in the rankings.
I know. Well, John and DC went down in the rankings because I think he was in second or third, and Joshua A is now in the top.
Jordan M came in.
So,
okay.
Yeah,
So I was correct again.
Okay.
But I'm only in 45th place.
Well, that's better than you were last time. You jumped over 100 spots.
100 spots.
And Sam, where's Sam? I want to know where Sam is. You could type where you're at.
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay. So we have Jordan, Griffin, DePutz, DePutz 99, John and DC, and Joshua A.
Okay.
Ready to go to the next question?
Okay. Yes.
Where is the?
I feel like a category would help me. Put me in the.
So I'm going to tell you how these. The category is I am going sequentially in order of season. So the next question is going to be about Survivor Thailand. We're only doing odd number seasons.
Put me in the headspace.
Okay, so we're going to go to the Thailand question.
Okay.
Always a great season to talk about. So let's see it.
All right.
On Survivor Thailand, who became the first player in Survivor history to make the jury but not the merge? Was it Erin Collins, Ken Stafford, Penny Ramsey, or Xian Wang? On Survivor Thailand, who became the first player in Survivor history to make the jury but not the merge? Erin, Ken, Penny, or Xian? It's happened since, but it never happened before this.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you might make a fake merge doesn't mean you make the real merge. The answer, 211.
You faked for a lot of people.
For the fake merge. Jian Wang did not make the merge. She made the fake merge. First
Jordan
fake merge,
faked people out like they faked out Xian.
Yeah, it took them. It took Survivor 19 years to do another fake merge. So Erin Collins is the correct answer. She was on the jury.
Xian did not make the jury. She made the fake merge. She did not make the jury.
No jury. No real merge. Erin did make the fake merge. She did make the jury, but she was not on the merge tribe. She did get to live with everybody though. In the first
211 people.
Yes,
got geeked out for Xian.
And as Jeff Probst would say, I never said merge. Let's see the scoreboard. Okay, Jordan M. We did no change in our top 5 here. So our top 5:
wow.
Jordan M, Griffin,
locked in.
John and DC, DePutz 99, and Joshua A.
Okay, I got the question correct.
By the way,
I am now in 22nd place.
Ooh,
watch out, Jordan M. I'm closing in.
But Rob, you are not the highest climber. Up 143 places. Jonathan K is the highest climber. So good job, Jonathan K. Shout out.
I already climbed on the last one.
Yeah, well, he did more places in on this question. So Kahoot's not shouting you out, Rob. Let's see the next question.
All right. What category?
This is going to be Survivor Pearl Islands.
Oh, you skipped me. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, let's do it. Question number 4. At the Pearl Islands Final 7, who was originally given immunity but had it stripped due to misspelling the word liaison? Was it Burton Roberts, Dara Johnson, Johnny Fairplay, or Tawana Bradley? At the Pearl Islands Final 7, who was originally given immunity but had it stripped due to misspelling the word liaison? Burton, Dara, Fairplay, Tawana. Survivor loves to give immunity to people and then strip it away. By the way, the picture is the cast of Pirate Best.
Was that intentional or no?
Yeah, 100% intentional.
Okay.
It was going to go away. I wanted to see if you would notice before I said it, but
I wasn't looking at the screen.
Yes, Burton Roberts spelled liaison.
Yes. Okay. All right. You didn't fool too many people with that one.
No, that was good. Good job, guys. That was the best answered question so far. 279 bingos. So let's go to our
bingo.
Jordan M. maintains a 10-point lead over Griffin. We have the same top 5. 21 players have reached an answer streak of 3. So if you're one of those 21 players, you could give yourself a pat on the back.
4.
Great job. Great job.
Okay. I'm up to 18th place. Watch out.
Rob is climbing up. Watch out, DePutz. DePutz 99. Remember JJ Putz, the reliever JJ Putz from the Mariners?
I try to forget. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was a Met too. All right, let's go to the next question, and this is of course going to be from Survivor Vanuatu. At the Vanuatu Final 6, who won the immunity challenge where contestants had to remember details from Jeff's Roy Mata story? Was it Amy Cusack, Chris Doherty, Eliza Orlins, Twyla Tanner? At the Vanuatu Final 6, who won the immunity challenge where contestants had to remember details from Jeff's Roy Mata story? This is the Vanuatu history story. Amy Cusack, Chris Doherty, Eliza Orlins, Twyla Tanner. Five seconds to answer the question.
It's the first one I might have wrong.
The answer is 155 knew that the answer was Eliza Orlins. Rod, did you say Eliza?
I did say Eliza. I was it was between Eliza and Chris for me.
I like this challenge. I like when they do the questions and then they have to like run and do an obstacle course. Obviously, the most famous example is probably from Borneo when they did the what's it called?
I don't know.
The
Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, I don't know. Blair Witch Project. Yeah, I was Rudy there. I couldn't think of what it was called. Let's go to the scoreboard. DePutz.
Oh no, some new people. DePutz.
DePutz is in second. Beat Rose has climbed all the way up. Beat Rose. I like that.
Is Beat Rose betting on the game?
Yeah, Beat Rose has bet, but he never bet on himself to lose, so it's okay. Mm-hmm. It's okay. He's just the manager. Also up 107 places. Gibbsy's the highest climber. Congratulations, Gibbsy.
Okay, good job. Okay, I'm in 13th place.
You know what this means, Rob? We just did Vanuatu. You know what's next?
Guatemala. Don't ask me to spell it. Don't ask me to spell. By the way, I did a Twitch stream the other day, and I had to spell Guatemala, and I was like typing in Guatemala spellings for like 5 minutes straight.
Yeah, you know what? I saw people talking about that on Twitter, and I was like, why are people talking about the spelling of Guatemala? But now I get it. So we're going to Guatemala, my favorite season to write trivia questions about. Every player from the Guatemala cast has been voted out in their Survivor career, a distinction shared with which cast? Australian Outback, Borneo, Cagayan, Tocantins. Every player from the Guatemala cast has been voted out in their Survivor career, a distinction shared with which cast? Australian Outback, Borneo, Cagayan, Tocantins. This is one you have to think about.
It's a thinker.
It's a tough question, maybe the toughest question so far. 5 seconds left to answer. The answer is Borneo, because in Survivor Borneo, Richard Hatch was the winner. Kelly Wigglesworth was the runner-up. They were not voted out in those seasons, but they have subsequently been voted out. That is also the case in Guatemala. Danny Boatwright and Steph have both been voted out in their Survivor career. Australian Outback, there's someone that we don't like to talk about who's never been voted out. Cagayan, there was the... Lindsay Ogle quit, and Tocantins, there was the Joe Dowdle medevac, so that did not apply to the other season. There are a couple other seasons like Heroes versus Villains, and I believe is Fans versus Favorites. It's a couple of like returning player seasons that are up there.
Why?
I believe Borneo and Guatemala are the only seasons with predominantly new casts that are on this list. So let's go.
So I blew it. I put my streak.
Rob, you're going to go down the rank.
26th place.
Jordan M knew it.
Look at Mike Skull.
Beat Rose has now more points than Pete Rose had career hits. Griffin and Mike Skull is all the way up. 5 players with an answer streak of 5. Good job to those 5 players.
I'm not. It wasn't me. I'm out. I'm out of my answer streak.
Who did you say, Rob?
I said Australian Outback.
Ooh, yes, a lot of returning players from Australian Outback, but yes, the merge medevac or the pre-merge medevac never got.
Borneo wouldn't have even been my next guess. I think I would have said, what was D?
D was
Tocantins. I would have said
yes. Yeah, I think Token Chains will never be on that
Joe
list. I don't
Dowdle
think they're
never got
bringing
voted
back
out. Yeah.
Joe Dowdle, and I don't think they're bringing back Lindsay Ogle. So Kagiyan will probably stay off that list too. So
Yeah.
let's go to the next question. You would think it's going to be Cook Islands, but let's see what it is. Spoiler alert, I did 2 Guatemala questions. Blake Towsley only voted in the majority one time during Survivor Guatemala. Who did he vote for at that tribal? Was it Brian Corridan, Brianna Varela, Jim Lynch, Morgan McDevitt? Blake only voted in the majority one time during Survivor Guatemala. Who did he vote for at that tribal? Was it Brian Corridan, Brianna, Jim, or Morgan? I got my little Blake picture right here.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the picture, that's Blake's bait and tackle, little golden boy statue.
Surprise. I'll wait a second.
It was the first tribal council of the season. Jim Lynch. Jim Lynch is the only time. Blake only went to 2 tribals.
I kind of thought you would have put the answer to the Blake Towsley question to at least be a D.
That would have been smart. Or it should have at least been fill in the blank. But it was not. So yes, Jim Lynch, he went to that first tribal. That was a unanimous vote. He never went again until post swap. So Brian Corridan, obviously he did vote for Brian, but that was not the majority.
Yeah. All right. I'm back, baby.
Rob got it right.
20th place.
Griffin and Mike up the leaderboard, beat Rose, just hanging on. Jordan M and John and DC are in our number 1 and 2 spots. Good job. Wow. And let's get out of Guatemala.
And you don't think that these people have the answer key, right?
I mean, I'm the only one with the answer key. I mean, I hope not. If they did, they are much better with computers than me. Okay. And I hope they didn't hack my computer. But let's see. I'm going to go to the next question. We're getting out of Guatemala. We are actually going to go to Cook Islands this time. Which of these new I2 members wasn't part of the group that accidentally found itself on Raros Beach while exploring? Cowboy, Flicka, Ozzy, or Sundra? Which of these new I2 members wasn't part of the group that accidentally found itself on Raros Beach while exploring? Cowboy Bui, Flicka Smith, Ozzy, Sundra Oakley. 15 seconds to answer. We have 322 answers already in. 10 seconds. Get your last minute guesses in. Last second guesses.
Just Existing says, bro, I don't know.
It was Sundra. Flicka, Cowboy, and Ozzy became a quick three person friendship, I guess, on that tribe. Sundra was more aligned with. I mean, she ends up pretty close with Ozzy, but at this point, there was the kind of the no collar group of the I2 tribe with Flicka, Cowboy, and Ozzy. Yeah, 222 of you got it right. Again, a pretty impressive. Okay. And no change in our leaderboard. No change. But Joshua A is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Watch out for Joshua A.
Shout out. Okay. I'm going to come back too. I'm at 18th place.
Okay. Rob is climbing up. So you might find yourself in this top 5 at some point. So let's go to the next question. We are going to Survivor China. Right?
China?
Yes. Yeah. China.
Okay.
At the China tribe swap, Aaron and James went from Fei Long to Zhan Hu. Which 2 players went from Zhan Hu to Fei Long? Was it Eric Huffman and Frosty Zernow? Was it Sharia Lloyd and Frosty Zernow? Eric Huffman and Jamie Dugan? Sharia Lloyd and Jamie Dugan? Who went from Zhan Hu to Fei Long? Was it Eric and Frosty, Sharia and Frosty, Eric and Jamie, Sharia and Jamie?
Okay.
Interesting tribe swap. They crossed each other's paths on the boat. They got to pick the 2 strongest players from the other tribe.
I think this is the easiest one you've had yet. I think this, yeah.
Let's see. I'm not, it's not showing up on, oh, there we go. 226. Yeah, I think that might be the most correct answers. Yeah, Sharia and Frosty, Fei Long got to choose their members. Sharia and Frosty, clearly the best 2 challenge competitors on the original Zhan Hu tribe. So good choice by them. So 226, that's, and then of course, Aaron gets pretty badly swap screwed here. But smart move to throw the challenge by PG and Dugan. Down goes Dugan.
Okay.
On this episode. So let's look at the score. Okay, no change. 4 players just hit an answer streak of 6.
Wow.
Beat Rose, still in 5th place.
Beat Rose. Wow.
I think
Pete Rose should be in the Trivia Hall of Fame.
I think so. I think so too. I think the key to getting like shout outs from me here is having a funny name on the scoreboard.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Story checks out. Okay.
So let's.
All right,
let's
Jordan, are we ready for our 10th question of the game?
Yeah. Are we ready to go to Gabon?
Okay.
Gabon. Who was the only Gabon finalist to never go to Exile Island? Was it Bob Crawley, Sugar Kuiper, Susie Smith, or they all went? Who is the only Gabon finalist to never go to Exile Island? Bob, Sugar, Susie, they all went to Exile Island. 15 seconds. Who's it going to be? Or is it all three of them? You never know. Famous Survivor Gabon GIF. All right. Only 7 people said so. It was, this is the first one where I think the plurality did not get the answer right. They all went to exile. Susie was the last person to be exiled. Bob went at some point. Sugar, only 7 of you forgot about the Sugar Shack. So yeah, they all went to Exile Islands. This could be one. I think this could shake up the top 5 a little bit. Okay. And let's see if it does. It actually did not shake up the top 5. Jordan M just increased his lead.
Yeah.
Good job, Jordan M. Who is this Jordan M? This is not Jordan Collusion, I promise.
Yeah. Yep. Jonathan in the chat says, bad question.
It's a good question. If it was John, if John said bad question, okay, maybe I'm like, oh, maybe John might have a point. Where is John in this top?
John, what's your ranking? I was wrong, but I don't think I didn't go down. I'm still at 19th place.
I think, yeah. I mean, enough people got that one wrong where it's, but it didn't even change. The order of the top 5. I'm surprised. But let's go. Let's check out Samoa. We're going to Samoa, as they say. Question 11 out of 22. What was the name of the Samoa merge tribe? Was it Aiga, Dabu, Kasama, or Viakana? What is the name of the Survivor merge tribe? Aiga, Dabu, Kasama, Viakana. You have 15.
I've never heard any of these words before.
You've definitely at least heard one of them.
No.
This is a tribe.
Well, I've heard one. I have heard one of them before.
Okay, yeah. I know which one you've heard. The other ones are a little bit more discreet. The answer is Aiga. Plurality got it. Is the one that you had heard of Dabu.
Yes,
because from Fans versus Favorites, Eric Reichenbach made up a Micronesian word. Viakana, do you know what season that is, Rob?
No.
That is will be revealed on us next episode, season 41. That is the merge tribe. It's on the wiki, so it counts. It's not a spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think anyone cares about that. So even if it was a spoiler, I wouldn't feel bad.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah,
I gotta tell you about what's going on the merge.
Where do you think Viakana is going to rank in the merge tribe name rankings of all time?
Are they gonna say it on the show?
Probably not. I don't think they ever said Kasama. I think Kasama was Blood versus Water.
Kasama.
Sure. Might be wrong about that, but I think it was that. Let's go to the leader.
I don't even like that merge tribe.
Beat Rose.
There isn't even a merge tribe. It's just FOA.
Yeah. Did you see the picture on that one? It was Natalie White getting the check.
Yes, very good.
James Hayden
having too much fun.
I had fun with the pictures. James Hayden has climbed up to 5th place.
Beat Rose was robbed.
Yeah, Beat Rose. Where are you, Beat Rose?
3
in a row. Eliza is back in the game from Redemption Island. Where did Eliza go? Was she out of the game?
Yes.
Let's go to the next question.
Okay.
Question number 12. Who did Benry vote for when he gave his Dirt Squirrel voting confessional? Was it Alina Wilson, Brenda Lowe, Chase Rice, or Marty Piambo? Who did Benry vote for when he gave his
Benry face?
Yes, when he gave his Dirt Squirrel voting confessional? Alina, Brenda, Chase, Marty, or Farty, as I like
Mr. Farty.
Mr. Farty.
Jane's an interesting follow on Facebook.
I'm not sure if I'm friends with her on Facebook. I may. Oh, 218 remembered that the dirt squirrel was Alina, the merge boot. My winner pick of Nicaragua didn't quite work out, unfortunately. But yeah, for Alina, definitely Ben Rees, I guess most memorable.
I blitzed on this one.
You got it wrong?
No, I went like.
Okay, I see.
Yeah,
I think you meant
But I don't even think I moved up on the leaderboard. I was in 35th place, and I'm still in 35th place.
Oh, so that means a lot of people got it right. So no change in the top 5. You were still in 35th. 35th out of 369 isn't bad though.
Top 10%, yeah.
Look at our top 5.
Party.
Some impressive scores here. Jordan M has been in the lead for a while. Has increased the lead to over 1,000 points. Is that correct? Yeah, that is correct.
Jordan M. Who is this? Who is Jordan M?
I don't know. Who is it?
Yeah.
M is the first letter of my middle name. Am I just playing along on
Jordan
my phone?
M. Kalish?
It is Jordan M. Kalish. Do you know what the M stands for?
That's what I'm going to call you when you're in trouble from now on.
Jordan M. Kalish.
Jordan M. Kalish. Can I see you in my office for 1 minute?
It stands for Michael, and my
babysitter, Kalish.
My babysitter as a kid, when she was mad, did say Jordan Michael. I haven't been called that in a long time. Luckily, I've been a good boy lately, so I don't get the Jordan Michael treatment. Let's go to the next question. What season was that again? That was okay. So we're going to the South Pacific. South Pacific, baby. Let's go. Who was voted out in the only revote following a tied vote of Survivor South Pacific? Was it Christine Murkowski, Elise Umamoto, Keith Tollefson, or Ozzy? Who was voted out in the only revote following a tied vote of Survivor South Pacific? Christine, Elise, Keith, Ozzy. You have 13 seconds to answer the question. Great picture of Sophie Clark winning final immunity. She is not one of the answers here. The answer is Keith Tollefson. I knew that this would be a question a lot of people would get right. I would say that this tribal council is a lot more famous, not necessarily for Keith going home, but for the Cochran flip on the revote. So if you remembered who we flipped to, it was Keith. Could have been Ozzy. I understand the 62 people voting for Ozzy. He was voted out 3 times, so I guess you had the odds were in your favor. But screwed me over. Yes, Jim Rice, the Ponderosa song. Oh, we have a change.
Oh,
James Hayden.
James Hayden dropped. Oh, is up. Yeah,
he just switched with Mike. Mike is now 5th. James Hayden.
Stan C making a comeback. Stan C
making a comeback. Huge comeback. 3 in a row. Rob, what place are you in now?
Jordan, you screwed me over. No, I'm in 34th place, tied with Brenton. I moved up one spot from 35th to 34th.
Brenton,
I took too much time. I used a lot of my time on that one.
Yeah,
I got it right, but I took a lot of time.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like it's definitely not the most memorable part of the flip is who goes home. I
had to really think it over.
So Brenton, what does it feel like to be tied?
To think it over.
To be tied with Survivor Hall of Famer Rob Cesternino in a Survivor trivia quiz. Brenton,
Baseball Hall of Famer Pete Rose.
Pete Rose, yeah. Who knows what place Pete Rose might be out of the top 100 at this point. We don't see him on the scoreboard. Who knows?
Yes. Okay.
All right. Let's go to the next question. This is going to be from the Philippines. The 2 runners-up of Philippines received the same number of jury votes. How many times had that happened in a final 3 before season 25? 0, 1, 2, or 3? This is another thinking question. The 2 runners-up of Philippines received the same number of jury votes. How many times had that happened in a final 3 before season 25? 0, 1, 2, or 3? You have 10 seconds.
OMG base god, absurd question.
Well, just think about the final 3. There weren't that many final 3s before Philippines. The answer is 1. More people got it right than any other option. And it was Fiji. It was the Earl Cole shutout of Dreams and Cassandra when they each got 0 votes.
I did get it right, but it was a guess.
Yeah, I mean, look, it took a long time.
I used a lot of my time.
You only have 30 seconds, and I was considered increasing the time on this question, but I'm like, you know what? you just got to go through the final three. So it's not too many of them. And I also did change the wording of this question because I realized as I was testing it out on myself that like, oh, technically the two runners up you could say it's like the second and third place person, where if someone was shut out and then someone was voted out in third place, they got 0 votes. So I had to specify that it was final threes, and that also limits it to just
the chat right now is like Jordan Michael Kalish.
Oh no. Okay, Jackie, the babysitter, simmer down. Let's go to the scoreboard.
Jackie Bird.
Oh man, that was a big one. We got Griffin in second, James Hayden in third, Pedro Martinez is now here, another Hall of Famer, and DJ Dom, Dominic Abate is in fifth place. 35 players just hit a answer streak of 4, so they're not saying Jordan Michael. They knew the answer to that one. Rob, are we ready to go to what season was that again?
So that was just Philippines.
It was Philippines. It wasn't really about Philippines. It was really about before Philippines. So let's go now to blood versus water. Okay. Question 15 of 22. Which 2 contestants received 2 votes each at the blood versus water final 6 revote, leading to Katie's elimination by rock draw? Was it Sierra and Jervis, Sierra and Monica, Hayden and Jervis, Hayden and Monica? Which 2 contestants received 2 votes at the blood versus water final 6 revote, leading to Katie's elimination by rock draw? Sierra and Jervis, Sierra and Monica, Hayden and Jervis, Hayden and Monica. And we are doing this Kahoot game for Monica. The answer, Hayden and Monica. 157 of you got it right. They were, of course, since they were voted for, they were not, they were immune on the rock draw, so they kind of got out of it, which was nice. Katie goes home, and let's see the scoreboard. No change. That was one where it seemed like a lot of you got the answer right, and probably pretty quickly. So 15 players have reached an answer streak of 4.
I'm one of the 15.
Good job. 14 people plus and Rob. So again, give yourself a round of applause. 4 questions in a row.
Yeah. Now, when they say reach answer streak 4, does that include like Jordan M, who's gotten every single question right?
Probably. I think it includes everyone who's gotten 4 in a row. So yeah, Jordan M doing great. 14,600.
I just hope you didn't get hacked and Jordan M isn't.
I hope not.
A hacker.
Can you hack Kahoot?
So I bet you could hack Kahoot.
You could hack Kahoot, probably. I mean, if you could hack, like, I think, yeah, I'm sure people could hack Kahoot, but why hack Kahoot? We got to meet this Jordan. We might meet this Jordan M very soon. If he has hacker vibes, we're throwing him off the call. Let's go to the next question. This one is going to be about San Juan del Sur. Which pair of loved ones had the worst average combined placement on Survivor San Juan del Sur? Was it Dale and Kelly Wentworth, Drew and Alec Christie, Jeremy and Val Collins, John Rocker and Julie McGee? Which pair of loved ones had the worst average combined placement on San Juan del Sur? Dale and Kelly, Drew and Alec, Jeremy and Val, John Rocker, and Julie McGee. Got a picture of the twinnies up. Obviously, they came in the average place of 9.5. The answer, most of you said Dale and Kelly, but it was actually John Rocker and Julie McGee.
Yeah, I think this was a bad question.
It's a lot of math. Average
a lot of math. Like I think this one was a reach.
I enjoyed writing it. It was fun. These questions are insane. These questions are easier than they are in the podcast.
Jordan M. Kalish.
It's definitely easier than like the podcast questions. John Rocker and Julie McGee finished with an average of I believe it was 14th place, and Dale and Kelly was like 13.5. So it was close. But the thing is, okay, for this question though, it's not Drew and Alec because Alec came in 7th. And it's not Jeremy and Val because like Jeremy did okay. So I stand by it. I like the question. I would do it again. I might do the same question next time for a different season for Blood versus Water. How about that? Malnofsky thought it was a bad question. I don't care what Malnofsky thinks.
And
let's see if we have Jordan M got it right. Kyle 13,098 points is now in the top 5, pushes Pedro down to 5th. And
Okay.
we have a game here. And it's really close. Griffin is only whatever 14,600 minus 14,544 is behind
Getting
Jordan.
close. It's tight.
Yes.
Okay. I'm at 23rd place.
23rd
Like
place.
Jordan Michael. Number 23.
Let's go to the next question. This is going to be Survivor Cambodia. Cambodia holds the record with 20 total votes negated by an idol. Which of these players did not have a vote negated during that season? Abby Maria, Fishbeck, Jeremy, or Wentworth? Cambodia holds the record with 20 total votes negated by an idol. Which of these players did not have a vote negated? Abby Maria, Fishbeck, Jeremy, Wentworth. 15 seconds to answer this question. We have 327 answers in. 5 more questions. Abby, Fish, Jeremy, Wentworth. Who is it? Who did not have a vote negated?
I think this is going to be the easiest question, right?
I think this is the easiest question of the day. 232. It's following the other one, which is maybe the hardest question. I think that we needed that. 232 knew that it was Abby Maria, who had a vote negated in Survivor the Philippines, but we were talking about Cambodia. So Abby is correct. Wentworth obviously had her famous idol play. Fishback had the idol played on him by Jeremy, and then Jeremy at the final 6 had 3 votes with Wentworth negated.
All right.
Do we have a change? Oh, we do.
DJ Dom is back.
He's back, baby. 14 players. Answer streak of 3. Good job to those 14. That's our top 5.
21st place.
Not bad. That's a pretty strong play. You want to be in 21st because if you're in first, everyone's gunning after you. No one's gunning after the guy in 21st.
Yeah.
Let me go to the next question. This is going to be Vanua, Takali, and Ikabula each lost a member after the Millennials versus Gen X swap. Which of these players was not taken out post-swap? CeCe Taylor, Figgy, Lucy Wang, or Michaela Bradshaw? Vanua, Takali, and Ikabula each lost a member after the swap on Millennials versus Gen X. Which of these players was not taken out post-swap? CeCe, Figgy, Lucy, Michaela.
Pure genius, question mark?
The answer... Lucy Wang was taken out on the Gen X tribe, of course, by the David Wright idol play on Gen X Jessica Lewis. So let's go to the scoreboard. I think that was that one pretty easy. Yeah, pretty easy. CeCe, Figgy, Michaela, of course, taken out famously. After the swap. No change in our top 5. CeCe is back in the game, so that CeCe was not the right answer to that question, but they are back in the game. So
what does that mean? Did they get 3 questions right?
I guess that means they got 3 questions right. Now they're back.
I know I was asked what place am I in? I'm still in 21st place, but now I'm behind Ari.
Ari Ferrari.
Yeah.
Is it Ari Ferrari?
I believe so. Because he just said that he was behind me.
Okay. Well, things change. That's how it happens. Let's go to HHH. Our next question 19 out of 22. Ben Driebergen won the HHH final tribal over Chrissy and Ryan by a tally of 6-2-0, 6-1-1, 5-2-1, 5-3-0. Ben won the HHH final tribal over Chrissy and Ryan by a tally of 6-2-0, 6-1-1, 5-2-1, 5-3-0. What was it? Who voted for who? You don't need to know who voted for who. I guess it helps.
Oh, it's not Ari Ferrari, a lurking Ari patron.
Oh, 178 knew that it was 5-2-1. Ryan got the Devin Pinto vote. Chrissy got 2 votes. Ben got the other 5 to win the game. So let's look at the scoreboard. Jordan M keeps his spot, but up 33 places. Alex Pacelli is the highest climber.
Yeah.
Alex Pacelli.
I only climbed the 1 spot on that one, so 20th place.
You're not that. You couldn't even climb up 33 places.
No.
Alex Pacelli did though. And we only have a couple. I think 3 questions left, right? We are really getting down to it. We are getting down to business.
Okay.
Where Jordan M, can he stay in first? He's been in first the whole time. Is he going to blow it? We have Griffin lurking right behind him.
Can he go wire to wire? Yeah.
He might. Let's see. We're going to find out soon. Next
Jordan's
question.
going to take all my merch.
The great Natalie Cole was voted out during the Survivor David versus Goliath episode entitled Jackets and Brochachos, Jackets and Blindsides, Jackets and Chickens, Jackets and Eggs. The great Natalie Cole was voted out during the Survivor David versus Goliath episode entitled Jackets and Brochachos, Jackets and Blindsides, Jackets and Chickens, Jackets and Eggs.
I was messaging with her to come on the podcast this season, and she said she was going to do it. And then I don't know. I think she didn't like this season. She was like, no, I'm not talking about this season.
Natalie Cole was once in one of my Kahoot trivia games. By the way, Jackets and Eggs 245. You know, they don't always say the title during the episode, but that just makes sense. Natalie Cole was in one of my Kahoot trivia games, and she seemed to have a good time. I mean, she had an issue, I think, with one of the questions, but she was
I would love to have been a fly on the wall.
But I don't remember yeah, I think she just thought it was too hard. But
Jordan Michael Kalish, get in here.
She had fun. She had fun. She seemed to enjoy it. She was telling a lot of stories about her season. She was very nice. She's
great. She was like super friendly. We were going back and forth. She was like, "Oh, congratulations on your move. You have a beautiful family." But then like after like 2 or 3 episodes, she's like, "I'm not talking about this season."
Maybe get her to talk about something that's not Survivor. Like I'm sure any podcast she'd be on would be entertaining.
She wanted to. The one time I got her on the podcast was when she wanted to do like a deep dive talking about herself.
I'd listen.
Mm-hmm.
I think I did listen.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
By the way, Sarah says, shout out to Lirsa. Lirsa was great on the podcast. Yeah, not enough people talking about Lirsa on the podcast this week. She was fantastic.
Lirsa is a great podcast guest. She played my circle game, Rob. She's great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
big Lirsa fan.
Lirsa wants to do a dating show. She wants to do like a bachelorette on the podcast.
Interesting. I'd watch or I'd listen.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun.
Can we find a date for Lirsa?
She would need a good dog person though for Batata.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Batata the dog.
No, Lirsa had me like crying on the podcast. I was laughing so much.
Yes.
Okay.
Jordan M. Look at Jordan M.
Jordan M. Kalish.
And Kalish is in first. This is just my ruse to get merch.
Well, Griffin is right. Jordan, you better not slip up here. I mean,
Jordan, if you get this question wrong, you don't
even have to get it wrong. If you get it too slow. Griffin is right there.
Yeah. You're going to have eggs on your face, jackets on all over the place. If you blow it here, it would be one of the worst
2 questions left
in the history of Kahoot.
Yes.
Let's go to the next question. At the Island of the Idols Final 9, Karishma's idol play negated 7 votes. Which 2 players received 1 vote each, resulting in a revote? Elaine and Janet, Elizabeth and Janet, Elaine and Missy, Elizabeth and Missy. At the Island of the Idols Final 9, Karishma's idol play negated 7 votes. Which 2 players received 1 vote each, resulting in a revote? Elaine and Janet, Elizabeth and Janet, Elaine and Missy, Elizabeth and Missy. Who was it? Who got 1 vote each and went to the revote? Great idol play by Karishma. The answer was Elizabeth and Janet.
Why you thought it was feeling this question either, Jordan?
Well, it happened. I mean, it's Survivor trivia. What do you want? Missy, 113 people said Elizabeth and Missy. Guess what? Missy was out of the game at this point.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? This is the first time ever that we're having to talk about this on This Week in Survivor History.
Yeah, no one's ever complained about the questions before. That's real original, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the scoreboard. We might have a change here because so many people got that one wrong. Nope, we don't.
Okay,
but only a 66 point lead for Jordan M over Griffin. It's all going to come down to this question. And guess what? James Hayden's right there. Kyle's right there. DJ Dom's right there. Pedro making a comeback with 3 in a row. Pedro Martinez out of retirement to play this game along with Beat Rose. And I'm sure Jeff Kent's playing. It's Survivor Trivia. What do you want? Solid advertising. Thank you, Natalie Franklin. Put that on a t-shirt.
All right.
On the seeds, baby.
All right. So 1 question's left. What's so it's got winners at war.
So what's the next odd numbered season after Survivor 39?
This season?
Yeah.
Your question about this season.
Yeah, I said it's not this week in Survivor history. It's just Survivor trivia.
It's just Survivor trivia of okay.
I dropped the history, kept the Survivor. Let's see it. Are we ready? Jordan M and
but
Griffin,
hold on. But why did you stick to only the odd seasons?
Because
next month are we doing the even seasons?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
There's no logic to the way.
So you're about to ask us a question about this season that's on right now.
Yes, Survivor 41.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Look, Rob, Survivor breaks all the rules. Why do I have to follow these rules? I
just want to know what the rules are. Yeah.
the rules are answer the question right.
Okay.
Let's see it. Survivor 41. This is the last question. Jordan M can hold on to his title, or Griffin can get on top, or any of these other top 5 people, or who knows, people further down. We don't know what the scores are. Let's go to the last question. Question number 22. Of the remaining Survivor 41 players, who has the most total votes cast against them? Deshaun, Evie, Ricard, or Tiffany? Of the remaining Survivor 41 players, who has the most total votes cast against them? Deshaun, Evie, Ricard, Tiffany. Who has the most votes cast against of the players currently in the game? Who is it? Think about the tribal councils. Think about the votes. Who has votes? These people all have votes, but who has the most? The answer, based on the last tribal council that we saw, is Evie. 199 of you got the question right. She got, I believe it was 4 votes at that tribal. Tiffany got votes at 2 different tribals. Not enough. Deshaun, obviously not enough. Ricard, 2 different tribals, but only 2 votes. So ready to go to the podium. Let's go to the podium. Let's see who won. Third place. It's going to show the podium. Third place, 18,769 points. Kyle. Second place, 20,344 is Griffin. Is first place.
And
who is
it? The champ.
20,462 points. The winner is Jordan
M.
Ran the table, was in first place basically the whole
wire
time.
To wire.
Nobody got a perfect score. The runners-up were James and DJ Dom. So Jordan M, let's get Sam. Let's try to find this guy, this Jordan M character.
All right, yeah. Can we? So that Jordan for Jordan Michael. Are we is the round against me gonna be on Kahoot, or it's gonna be old school?
It is on Kahoot. Five questions on Kahoot.
Okay. Sounds good. Should we let the people play, the others play along?
I think we can, as long as it's clear.
It'll just be heads up. It'll be heads up, me versus Jordan. But and we have so many people here. Let people play along.
Yes. Practice makes perfect. Those players improve their
okay. Here, let's take this off. Okay.
Yes. Okay,
all right.
I'm gonna go get that last thing up.
Okay. So, let's invite Jordan M to come on the call, and then if Jordan M does not want to come on the call, then Jordan M could just play in game number 2 against me. Hold on.
Yeah, that works.
So I ended up finishing, I think, 16th.
That's not bad.
16th, but I mean,
16th?
I don't know. Maybe I guess in a short series, I guess I could beat anybody. But
you're the Ryan Aiken of this trivia game.
I don't know. 16th place.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay, but that was great, Jordan. I want to commend. There were some poorly worded questions.
That's gonna happen. But I don't think there were poorly worded questions. I think all the questions were great, amazing.
Mm-hmm. They were mostly good.
They hate me because they ain't me.
Mm-hmm. Whatever. F those questions. I mean, I'm here. I'm the best at Survivor trivia. I knew all the answers to all the good questions.
Yes, Emily's saying that she still can't get over.
I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. F this. These questions are gross.
Imagine if I had a score automator this whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Kurt Clark type or some sort of robot.
Hold on.
Do we have Jordan?
You got fact checked here. Okay. The Roy Mata story was at the final 5, not the final 6.
Okay, Eliza still won.
Sam
Still the correct
Sam
answer.
has an update for us. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Sam, you want to give us the update? Sam?
Sure. Yeah, Jordan's on his way.
All right.
Yes, we're gonna meet him. We're gonna meet Jordan. This is like the circle. This is like
I don't know, Jordan. If you want to be on video, you can be on video. If you just want to do audio, you can do audio. totally cool. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. Wow. This is. I mean, you think that
Jordan has chosen
M-
to visit our room. This is so exciting.
What if Jordan M is a catfish? What if it's like John?
No. Jordan sent me a screenshot that they're the real Jordan. So
how do you know what the real Jordan looks like? He could say,
well,
like,
no. I don't know.
You know it's the person who is controlling the Jordan M account.
Exactly.
Yes, but you could come on. My name is actually Gary.
Maybe, but the person playing as Jordan M is the person that I sent the link to.
Okay. Sam, what number did you finish?
What do you think? This will be a fun
100.
game. Higher or lower, Jordan Kalish?
I think you did worse.
I did. 220.
Yeah. I was going to be nice and say better, but I knew that wasn't right.
Rob, just because I work with you all day and I talk Survivor all day, it's a lot of in one ear out the other.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Devin says Sam Moore would not do well on the circle.
Why?
No.
All right. So let's welcome in.
I would do well on Amazing Race, like seasons 1 through 10.
Okay. All right. Jordan M is here. Okay. All right. So, all right. Bye, Sam. All right. Let's bring on the champion, Jordan M.
Hi, Rob. Am I mic good? I don't know.
Yes, you're good. Okay. So Jordan M, we hear you. Yes, here he is.
Hey, Jordan M.
Where's your crown, King?
Wearing it.
I'll send you my Blake Towsley signed poster.
Oh, I love
it's
that.
not really signed.
Jordan. So we're gonna send you whatever item you want from the robbinswebsite.com.
As long as it's a Seeds Baby shirt.
Yes.
I was looking at that. I was eyeing that one.
All right. Jordan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
This is an obsession for me. Like they had there was another Survivor trivia a few months ago that Rob and Tyson did on. I won one of those. This is
wow. So you know everything about Survivor.
I know too much, but
did you get any questions wrong in the first 22?
I got the one about San Juan del Sur with the
average placement.
I thought it was Kelly and Dale. I got that one.
Yes.
A lot of people got that wrong. There's nothing.
And you are a master of Survivor trivia, and you have to admit that was not a great question.
And it was just hard, but
okay,
Okay.
Jordan M, where are you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Okay. All right.
Tri-state area. Nice.
Tri-state area. All right. Are you a Mets fan or Yankee fan?
I'm a Yankee fan.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
All the Jordan M's are all these Yankee fans.
Yeah, all these Jordan Yankees. It's great.
Oh, Jets or Giants?
Giants.
Okay. All right.
I mean, that is
Jordan
the more typical combination.
Yeah. What do you think that Jordan Kalish is a weirdo that he's a Yankees and Jets fan?
It's not traditional. A little bit.
Yeah.
Weird.
But it's like it happens. I mean, it's not that rare. I know plenty. I know plenty of Yankee Jets fans.
Jordan, do you consider yourself more of a Yankee fan or a Jets fan?
Yankee fan.
Yeah.
Oh, him.
Seems
Sorry,
like
I didn't. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm more of a baseball fan than anything else.
Okay.
Yankees.
All right. And Jordan M, did you think that Aaron Boone should have come back as Yankee manager?
Absolutely do not.
Okay. What about you, Jordan Kalish?
Nah. I mean, I wasn't on as much on the Fire Boone train as I was on the Fire Girardi train.
That Jordan Kalish had such a heel turn on Joe Girardi.
It wasn't a heel turn. I was even in 2009 when he was winning the World Series. I was anti Joe Girardi. You know why? Here's the thing. I was never gonna like the Tory replacement. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
My dad stopped by because he was watching.
Hi, Jordan
M's dad. Are you proud of your son that he beat over 370 Survivor superfans in trivia?
He's amazing. He knows every episode, every character, every plot. He wins every prize in every contest.
Wait, you want an immunity idol?
This is something that I bought from I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. Wow. Dad, are you a Survivor fan too?
I like it, but I don't know anywhere near what he knows.
Yeah. All right. I guess your son could be mixed up in worse things, right?
Yes. He even watches the South Africa and all the other country survivors. He loves it.
Okay.
It's a great hobby.
Yes. Okay.
Would you, Jordan, would you ever play Blood versus Water with your dad?
Absolutely. He'd probably get medevaced.
Oh, no.
Anyway, I love all the comments by all the fans going, is he real? Is he real? Is he a hacker? And then it turns out he's 100% real.
He's real.
He's definitely real. He studies every episode, every single one.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You think he's going to beat me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I hope that Jordan has a lot of Survivor of the Amazon questions.
We'll see. Well, again, we're sticking with the odd numbers.
All right, let's bring in and Jordan M. You're cool if everybody plays as well, but it'll just be me versus you. Okay.
Absolutely.
Me versus you is what counts. All right.
All right.
So here we go. All right.
Let me get this started. I want to make sure that I am.
Here.
I have the thing. Okay, good. So it'll share the questions. Let's go to the classic version, and this will now generate the code. So here's the code. It's generated.
All right, and no help from mom and dad. Okay.
No lifelines.
Okay. All right.
378-5860.
We'll hear if dad is Googling the answers and shouting them out. Okay. All right. All right. So let's punch in.
The game pin,
if anybody wants to play along. Three
Sam
more
Moore's
questions.
Cell phone number.
Okay.
We have Jordan M. Jordan M is in.
378.
Oh, Beat Rose is
5,
back.
8,
Good.
6. Oh, Beat.
Becky's here. Amy K. Baby Andy. Baby Andy has been on a
Baby
on
Andy.
Twitch before.
Baby Andy thought you had some poorly worded questions also. I saw.
Well, what are you gonna do? I see Ailish is here.
All right.
Jamie. John's back.
Everybody's logged in. Jordan, you got in okay?
I'm in, yeah.
Jordan, are you aware that you have a Stan? Someone is named Jordan M. Stan.
That's a little
Sean
scary.
Tucker. Sean Tucker, a big
lower.
Raiders fan.
Jordan M, what are your feelings on Survivor 41 so far?
I agree with what other people are saying. There's too many twists.
Even you can't follow it.
No, I can't. No, it's too much.
There's even too many things for you to remember.
Like I have to write it down and like be like this person. Too much stuff. I like more traditional stuff.
All right. Do you see your name on the screen, Jordan M?
I saw it. I saw it at the beginning. It was.
I saw a Jordan M is cute.
Oh,
see that. Love that.
Wow.
Beat Ghoulish.
Beat Ghoulish.
Beat Ghoulish. That's.
Should it be Beat Rose BEAT like
Beat Ghoulish sounds like it would be some sort of like borscht dish.
Okay.
James, fourth place. Sammy Sosa. We have a lot of baseball players.
Kalish's bad quiz is a team. Okay. Pineapple Boy 27 is here.
Okay.
The
blue team, Jared and BK. Shout out to New York City.
All right. So let's give it another minute or two, and then we'll call it.
We've lost some people because of the bad questions. Beat your Kowski. These are cracking me up. Jordan M's dad. Jordan M, your dad's. Are you going to be mad if you lose to your dad?
I would be pretty surprised. He'd have to get
Peter This is my new favorite part of this.
Yes. Okay.
O'Rear, is that Michael O'Rear Butler Jr.?
I think so.
Susie was robbed. I didn't think you could put emojis in here.
I guess if you do it on your phone, I guess. All right.
Regina Phalange.
All right. Well, we don't have to give it too much longer because it really comes down to me and Jordan M.
Yeah. So we'll give 30 seconds. 30 seconds to get your names in. George Brett is in. Mets GM question mark is in. Hurricane.
That's a catfish. The Mets don't have a GM.
I know. Well, that's why it's question mark.
My strategy was I had Kahoot music in the other tab, and that's what motivated me to.
So that wasn't fair.
No, I think everyone. That's the strategy.
When you played in Rob versus Tyson, did they play on Kahoot?
Yeah, it was on Kahoot. They didn't have it where your own question came up on the screen. I like that because there's less of a delay then.
Yeah. Okay.
Santino draws.
Who did better, Boston Rob or Tyson?
I think it was usually Tyson, but they were equally pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't think that Boston Rob knows a ton of Survivor trivia. But I don't really think Tyson knows a lot either.
Yeah, they didn't seem to know, which not so surprised.
Yeah.
They didn't even know like their own seasons.
I didn't know you could ban people, Jordan.
I just did.
Mike White QB is here. Yeah. All right. I think we're good.
Okay. Let's start the game in.
You're asking for
10
trouble.
seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds. We're starting it up. 5, 4, 3,
Is there a category or just any random 5
One.
questions?
These are just going to be. They're all. These are actually from this week in Survivor history. Oh, and by the way, before I start the game, some of these questions, there are 2 questions in this quiz, or maybe it's 3. It's either 2 or 3, where you have to type in the correct answer on your answering device.
Okay.
So there's 2 multiple choice, I believe, and then 3 you have to type it in. You have to spell it right. So Rob, if the answer is Guatemala, you got to spell it right.
Okay. All right.
So let's start it up. We're going to start right now, and just be ready for those writing questions.
All right. Good luck, Jordan M.
You too. You got
Okay, we have question mark versus Rob. It's Jordan M versus Rob, and a bunch of other people too.
Let's see.
On November 13th, 2013, 8 years ago, Jervis once again lost the grub eating challenge. Who defeated him for immunity on Blood versus Water? Was it Monica, Tina, Tyson, or Vetus? Who defeated Jervis for immunity in Blood versus Water in the grub eating challenge? Was it Monica, Tina, Tyson, Vetus?
Okay, now I'm nervous that I got it wrong.
I'm not nervous.
Jervis never nervous. 3 seconds to
I got
get
it
your
right. And I
answers in.
blitzed.
The answer was, we're doing it for Monica. 176 people got the answer right. Jordan, you said you got the answer wrong.
You got it wrong?
I knew it was one of the girls. I put Tina.
Oh, yes. So, yes, it was Monica. Monica was very excited. It was her first ever individual immunity win on Survivor. Let's go to our leaderboard. It only really matters between Jordan and Rob. And Rob, you got it right. Rob, you were actually in the leaderboard.
Tied for first with Beat Rose. Yeah, I got it right. I went in as quick as I could. Brad Culpepper had a great line about this on the podcast once upon a time, and it stuck with me.
Yes. I vaguely remember that. Let's go to the next question. Rob with a lead over Jordan. Let's go to question number 2, and this might be one of the long answer ones. So, well, not long answer, but type in answer. Let's see if it is.
Type answer.
It is a type answer. Who was voted out at the first ever tribal council in which a hidden immunity idol was played? Who was voted out at the first ever tribal council in which a hidden immunity idol was played?
I may have spelled the second part of the name wrong. Or not. I'm not sure.
Let's see. Think about who went home. Think about the season where the first immunity idol was played, hidden immunity idol. The answer was Bobby John or Bobby John Drinkard. I would have accepted either one. Somebody did include the last name. You don't have to, but it would be correct. So, Jordan, did you spell Bobby John wrong?
I spelled it right. I didn't put the last name.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to. I figured that for the other ones too, like if you want to do first name's quicker. If you spell the first, but you just got to spell it right.
That was close. That was close.
Close.
I got it right. So that I got plus 716.
Yeah, Gary Hogaboom would have, or Hawkins would have.
But I'm down to 22nd place overall. Too slow.
So Rob is off the leaderboard.
Okay.
Kyle.
All right. So Jordan M, what's your score right now?
I'm in 140th.
What's your total score on the bottom?
900.
900. Okay. I'm at 1702.
A big lead, but 3 questions left. So Jordan, you can catch up. Rob can get a question wrong. Anything could happen. And I am going to go to the next question. This is another type answer. On November 11th, 2004, 17 years ago this week in Survivor history, who became the first juror of Survivor Vanuatu? You are typing in your answers. 17 years ago, Survivor Vanuatu, who became the first juror on that season?
Are nicknames okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Who is it? Think about the season. Think about the merch. It's not the person who said that. 3 seconds to get your answers in. Would have accepted multiple responses here because it was Sarge, but Lee Masters, Sarge Masters. I thought of any possible thing that someone could type would have been correct. One person did say Lee Masters. No one said Sarge Masters.
Wow,
interesting.
Okay.
So let's go to the score. Jordan M, how many points do you have?
1,801.
And Rob?
Okay. 2632.
26, which means that you did get the question right. Kyle is in the lead in this iteration of the game. Of course, this is just between Jordan, M, and Rob. Let's go to question number 4, which I believe is a multiple choice. If I remember correctly, it is. On November 7th, 2018, 3 years ago this week, who did not become a member of the David versus Goliath Strike Force Alliance? Alec Merlino, Christian Ubicki, Davey Rickenbacker, Mike White. Who did not become a member of the David versus Goliath Strike Force Alliance? Alec, Christian, Davey, Jets quarterback, Mike White.
By the way, Christian Hubicki will be on the podcast this week. So it should be a really fun episode on Thursday when Christian Hubicki joins us to talk about everything that's going on.
I cannot wait to listen to all 4 to 5 hours of that podcast.
He's great.
The answer, who was not in the Strike Force, Davey Rickenbacker. Alec was the one who originally came. It was 3 David, 3 Goliath. The rest of these people were in the Strike Force. 109 people got that right. Jordan M., did you get it right?
I did.
You did. Rob, did you get it right?
I did.
Everything I've gotten wrong so far is from a Blood vs. Water season.
Ooh. I guess it's the pressure of having your parents.
Michael Jordan in 5th place. Okay.
Yes, Michael Jordan in 5th.
So I'm at 35.92.
Yeah, Michael Jordan is in 5th, and he took that personally. Eliza won Final 5, not Final 6. That is true. Beat Rose is in the top. Who is this Beat Rose character? I want to know who it is. I wonder if it's someone I know. Let's go to the final question. Jordan M., you're not out of it, because if Rob gets this question wrong, you get it right, you can surpass him. Or if you get it really quick and Rob takes all 30 seconds, you could potentially get it there too. So let's go to that final question. This is going to be a type-in question.
Oh boy.
Which multi-time Survivor player holds the record for best average career placement? Which multi-time Survivor player holds the record for best average career placement? Has to be a multi-time player, so at least 2 times on Survivor. Who has the best placement for multi-time players?
I do know this.
Jordan knows it, but does Rob? The answer is Natalie Anderson. Both correct. Only 16 people total got that. She came in first her first season, second her second season. And it was very, very close with Michelle Fitzgerald, who came in first and third. So Natalie is correct. Rob, did you get that right?
I said Michelle.
You said Michelle. So Jordan, and you said Natalie, right?
I said Natalie.
So let's go to the podium. I don't know if Rob or Jordan M are going to be on the podium, but Rob, what was your final score?
35.92.
35.92. Jordan M, what was your final score?
37.39.
37.39.
Hold your phone up to the screen. Confirm that.
So on the last question, we are confirming to see.
Congratulations, a choke job on another. Average placement questions are bad questions.
It's Natalie Anderson and Michelle Fitzgerald. It's like 2 of the most famous players of all time.
Just forgot about the edge.
Yeah, but it's the placement. It's not the days. So good job. Eliza won Final 5, not Final 6 for coming in first. Oh, Beat Rose in 3rd place on the podium. Kyle in 2nd. Nice job to you guys. Come back.
Yeah.
Come back next
Congratulations to our champion Jordan M. That I will send you 2 things from the Robbins Podcast Store. Will you do 2 things for you, or will you be picking one up for Dad?
Oh, Dad's getting one, of course.
Okay. All right.
What a good
Jordan M. Great job.
Thank you.
Jordan M. Kalish. Enough with the average placement questions.
I like the average placement questions. It came to me in a dream. I put 2 of them in there, one in the final round. I think, look, the average
for Michelle.
question for the players.
Never been voted out.
Never been voted. That's true. Can't say that about Natalie Anderson, but technically placed higher on Winners at War.
Yes.
at
Jordan
War.
M., do you have any things you want to plug while you're here?
No.
Okay.
Not much that I can think of.
Okay. What about your dad? Does he have anything he wants to plug?
He left.
Okay. You got bored?
I
Or he wanted to give you your privacy?
think he wanted to watch it, so then
Okay.
the echo.
Okay. All right. Well, great job, Jordan M. And so
Congratulations.
that we'll have Sam Moore follow up with you to get you your prizes. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And of course, our prizes are sponsored by the Rob Has a Podcast merch store. Go to robhasawebsite.com/merch to check out a fine selection of Rob Has a Podcast merch and be on the lookout for a big patron discount code when we get to our Black Friday deals later on.
It's holiday
this
season,
month.
baby.
Holiday season.
Let's
I
do
just
it.
remembered. I wanted to shout out where I got this. It's
Yes.
from Outcast Originals on Etsy. I remember now.
Yes. Okay. Outcast Originals. And they do a bunch. They do a bunch of stuff that. How come they never reach out to me to try to be on Rob Has a Podcast?
They made a ton of great replicas. It looks really accurate. It looks better than the show's ones that are like pieces of string now.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Okay.
intimidated by you, Rob.
Is that it? I mean, wouldn't they want to talk about this stuff on a podcast? I don't know.
They're
Okay.
anti-Kalish. They don't
Is
want
that
to deal
it?
with my BS.
All right. So Jordan Kalish,
Yes.
what's coming up for you?
Well, we're going to, there was a good reaction to the to what we did on what was it, last Wednesday after
Yes.
the exit interview.
You want to come back and do it again tomorrow?
Yeah, we've been talking about making it a thing again after the exit interview.
What
so
are
I could
we going
see
to
some of
do
those.
if you come back? You're going to give me more questions?
More questions, more chatting. I don't know. What do you want? Do you want questions or do you want to just talk?
I think maybe we could do some banter and then a question or two.
Okay, I think that's good. Maybe,
Okay.
yeah. Average placement questions or no?
No average placement questions.
No average placement question. Okay, I'll put that in my notes. Baby Andy really had a good time. That's good. And yeah, besides that, I mean, I know that I've on Twitter and when we were talking, I've talked a little crap about the season. Who hasn't? But overall, I'm so happy Survivor's back. I'm still loving it. I mean, it's almost impossible with a cast this good to not have fun watching the show. I wish they would let them play a little bit more, but it is fun. It's still a fun ride.
Okay. All right.
Still a great night.
All right. Still a great night. I saw a great response for this, even with the average placement question. So I think that the patrons really enjoyed this. Jordan M., should we do this again?
Oh, absolutely. This is a lot of
Okay.
Jordan, remember, you're going to win again. Second title.
Yes. Well, I don't know. We will try to do this again. Let's do this again next month. Let's do it again in December. And then let's also do Mafia again soon.
Let's do it. They didn't call it a December for no reason. So
December. Yeah. No. Okay. All right. But to all the patrons that showed up, I'm so happy with this turnout. This was really, really fun to do. Thank you so much, Jordan, Michael Kalish, for putting this all together.
Yes, thank you for having
I saw
me.
some really nice comments in the chat. And so be on the lookout for Survivor Know-It-Alls coming back tomorrow night. Christian on the recap podcast. And then we're going to have Jacob Jones and Maggie Morgan on the feedback show this week. So it should be
big names.
Yeah, should be a lot of fun coming up, talking about hopefully another good episode of Survivor. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.